Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's another carry for Barkley. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. And that play put to bed by DeMarvion Overshow. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
New set of downs from the 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Zone read give here to Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hurts setting up to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and hit got there quickly.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 35 yards. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock gets second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Play action now for Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. I'm going to be a little judgy here, Brock. You got to have more than that on 1st and goal because now the pressure rises quite a bit to get good yardage or a touchdown here on second.
I don't disagree with you. The only thing I would say is that run, you hope offensively now gets the eyes of the defenders to focus on it, and you could throw a little play-action pass for a tud.
Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Prescott's pass.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has a hole left. Room to run. 40. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Did he get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And this is going to be incomplete. They were on it right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
3rd and 7 now after the last catch. Got him 3. Dak to the air here. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Setting up the screen. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, it's caught by Pickens. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First down here for Dak. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And in. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing here, Hurts. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Darion Kendrick with the pick. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Prescott to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
He harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The final throw before the break. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now Dak to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott set to pass. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Prescott now off the play fake. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The screen pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this is another incompletion.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
By maybe a foot at most, Cade. He missed a chance to give them the lead here in the second half, and you know it. If that kicker could climb up and rip off the uprights, he would. Because that kick felt good. It looked good. Just unfortunately inches off.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take possession at the 32-yard line after the turnover.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. 2nd down coming from Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunky yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel, defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Job well done by everybody there.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. RPO, the quick throw grab by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas!
Complete to
C.D. Lamb. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too.
The kicker on for the
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hurts. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he takes it down to the 33. Clutch moment for a massive play. 36 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dive play straight ahead. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Eagles down by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down. Brock, you tell me about this all the time. A tight end's top responsibility changes by the down. And on that one, it was all about blocking, getting his guys some space to get vertical.
Really got to be some of the most versatile players on the team. I was spoiled in my life, in my football life, to watch really the Colts and their 12 personnel so good in the run game, just like that one.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be 4th down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
Here he goes. Got to have this. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He'll look to throw it. Cut out left. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them into field goal range.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They've got a man in motion. Up the gut they go with Williams. And This run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Prescott, quick throw, complete. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Straight ahead with Williams. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the bus. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from 28 yards away. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to their last snap here. One final shot here. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been